I'm heading out this morning for the far side of the world.
Jerusalem, the shining city on a hill. According to Jewish theology, this is the very center of the universe. Jerusalem is an ancient city with a vast array of sites worth exploring. But today we are focused on just one part of this magnificent ancient city, the Via Dolorosa, or the Way of Suffering. This is the path walked by Jesus, carrying the crucifix to which he would be nailed through the city to the place called Golgotha. The traditional Via Dolorosa consists of 14 stations, 9 out in the streets of the Old City, and the remaining 5 within the walls of the Church of the Holy Sepulcher. The route followed by pilgrims has changed many times since it was first set down in the 8th century. Our route today was set down in the 18th century, and this is the route followed by Christian pilgrims since that time. It is important to remember that the majority of what is today known as the Old City was not present in Jesus' time. By and large, the ground level of Roman-era Jerusalem is several meters below the current street level, but there are several remarkable features of the Roman city left visible nonetheless. The Via Dolorosa begins here, entering the Old City through the Lion's Gate, so called because of these figures of lions or panthers placed here by Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent in 1517. Entering the city, we have a short walk before arriving here, the Madrasa al-Umaira, an Islamic elementary school. The Antonia fortress in which Jesus was held is located underneath this Ottoman-era building, and it was here that Jesus is condemned by Pontius Pilate.
Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water, and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people, and said, His blood be on us, and on our children. Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. Matthew chapter 27, verses 22 to 26.
Nearby we find the second station, the chapel of the flagellation, where Jesus is beaten by Roman soldiers, and where he took up his cross.
And the soldiers led him away into the hall called Praetorium, and they called together the whole band. And they clothed him with purple, and plaited a crown of thorns, and put it about his head. And began to salute him, Hail, King of the Jews! And they smote him on the head with a reed, and did spit upon him, and bowing their knees worshipped him. And when they had mocked him, they took off the purple from him, and put his own clothes on him, and led him out to crucify him. Mark 15, 16 through 20.
Heading further into the heart of the Old City, we come to a small Polish chapel and find the third station, which marks the traditional, although non-canonical, first fall of Jesus.
And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it until life eternal. John 12, 23 through 25.
Entering the bazaar, we find the fourth station, the Armenian Church of Our Lady of the Spasm, where Mary stands to watch her son as he walks past.
And Simeon blessed them, and said unto Mary his mother, Behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel, and for a sign which shall be spoken against. Luke 2:34.
Station 5 marks the spot where Simon of Cyrene is forced by the Roman soldiers to help Jesus carry his cross.
And as they led him away, they laid hold upon one Simon, a Cyrenian, coming out of the country, and on him they laid the cross, that he might bear it after Jesus. Luke 23, verse 26.
Station 6 is inside the Church of the Holy Face, part of the Crusader-era monastery of St. Cosmos. It is here that St. Veronica wipes Jesus' face with her veil or handkerchief. The image of Jesus is imprinted onto the cloth, which is kept today at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me.